Welcome, guys. It wasn't an easy game yesterday, right? It wasn't an easy game, and for the fact say now Bournemouth will play, for the fact that you played Bournemouth makes it a little bit hard because Bournemouth, for the past how many years, Manchester United have not won Bournemouth. For a matter of fact, we have already managed about two draws, or sorry, four draws against Bournemouth. They have always had the upper hand against Manchester United. Now, yesterday, my predicted lineup is what Michael Carrick used. You know, my predicted lineup, and it was a very good lineup. I wouldn't lie. Now, when the game started, now we are playing one game a week, or one game in 2 weeks or 3 weeks, as the case may be. You shouldn't use because of that and punish us. I beg. You shouldn't use because of that and punish us. When the game started, yesterday, now because of how Manchester United rest about a week, 2 weeks, or 3 weeks, I noticed something, right? There's what we call match rustiness. I've been hammering on this. Match rustiness, if you're not playing football week in, week out, when others are playing, you wouldn't look sharp. You have the strength, because you've rested very well. But now imagine somebody who doesn't play football at all, or who plays once in a while. If you think I'm lying, go check this out. Whenever you play football, if you don't play football regularly, go and look for a street where young guys are playing football. Join them. Just tell them, okay, guys, I want to play ball. They will allow you. Now make those runs. Mark, run a little bit. When you do that, throughout that day, you might not have any. Throughout that day, you might not have any issues, right? Might not have any issues. You'll be working well. You'll be okay. But if you play the ball in the morning or in the afternoon, towards the evening or towards the night, you will feel pains on your laps. You understand me? Now, what happens? You have stretched your veins. You have stretched the vein. Now, you making those runs, you are stretching the vein. And if you don't play that ball regularly, any day you play the football again, you still have that same issue. You know why? Because you don't do that regularly. If you do it regularly, it won't come. The vein is already stretched. The vein has already been stretched. You won't have that pain. Yeah, so even if you have the pain, you wouldn't feel it. You wouldn't feel it as much as when you do it once in a while. You wouldn't feel. Now that is what is happening to Manchester United. And that pain, when you stretch your vein, that pain you feel, sometimes it lasts for like 1 week. See, I followed my friend. He does a live stream. He does this gymming live stream. Most times, sometimes I join him, sometimes I don't. The one that I did last 4 days, right? I've done it twice or three times with him. The one I did last 4 days, I didn't follow him yesterday. The one I did last 4 days, here, is still paining me. This place is still paining me. You know why? Because I don't gym regularly. I don't join him to gym all the time. That is what happened to Manchester United. They are not playing regularly football. So whenever they play football, they stretch their vein. Now you might say, but they are training. Training and playing football is not the same thing. Training and playing is not the same thing. You might be training, right? You are training. It's okay to train. But playing, involving in the action with all the tackles, the counter attacking, stuff, you will know that you are not doing anything. You are not doing anything. You see that you are not doing anything. You might say, is it not just It's not just to tackle them. It's not just to play football, go home. It's not easy. It is not. Yes, I know we might have the but other people they are playing the same match. Blah, 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 blah. We should win the game. Yes, emotions at that moment are high. Yesterday I was shouting. If you check my match reaction yesterday that I posted, I was furious. But I know, I know. Now, when Manchester United played their last match against Aston Villa, within the week there was Champions League football. Right? Now you say, but Bournemouth is not playing anything. Yes, you Manchester United and Bournemouth is not the same thing. Check the kind of squad players they have. Only in the midfield they run. They have young guys in the midfield who don't care about the who don't, Casemiro is old. Kobe Meno is not fast. Coupled with the pain, he's not fast already. So with that pain, he will be feeling it. But when it's a young guy who is athletic in the midfield, someone like Bruno Guimaraes, if he's going to come to Manchester United, he's young. Even if he has the pain, he doesn't care. He wouldn't care. He will run. He will do the tackle. He will stretch it more. You understand me? He will stretch it more. So let's give them benefit of that. See, it's not for people that play football. They will know this thing I'm saying. They understand these things that I'm saying. If you don't play football, you will not understand. Watching football and playing is not the same thing. Training to play the football and playing the football is not the same thing. I might shout, I might be angry. The emotions at that moment, you can't control it. This is football. You can't control the emotion at that moment. You can't control it. It got to a point, after the red card, it got to a point. I just sat down. I was just looking at the game. I wasn't shouting again. I was already fed up. Yeah, they are supposed to do better. You understand me? They're supposed to do better, but it is what it is. It is what it is. The scoreline has been there already. And again, please, we want to know. We want to know what is VAR for? Like we want to know, we want to ask questions. What is VAR for? What they use the visual assistant referee for? It's I think why they did the VAR is to, make sure there's nothing like cheating in football. All those things that the referee didn't see, that the VAR will see it. So how come whenever there is a foul, a clear foul, the VAR doesn't call the referee, or the referee doesn't agree to the VAR calls? That was the clear foul on Ahmad now. That should have been a penalty. I can understand I don't want to give a second penalty, but it is a penalty. It is a penalty. The Maguire penalty that you give with a red card, it was so soft. That was, even if you want to give a card at all, it should be a yellow card. And there's every possibility that the guy might even miss the goal. Had it been that Maguire didn't touch him, there's every possibility that he would have missed the goal. The goalkeeper at Manchester United post is not any how goalkeeper that he just score an open play. He has gotten such ball before. So there's every possibility that he might still miss the ball. And you are giving a red card for that, but he didn't give a penalty for Hamas foul inside the Bournemouth 18-yard box. You have to ask the VAR what is the use of the VAR. If the referees can't use the VAR and the referee don't answer to the VAR, or is the VAR not working? Is it all for fancy? Is it all for the noise? Is it all for the media hype? We want to know what is the use of the VAR in football. That was a clear penalty. He should be given a penalty without questioning, without even thinking twice. That was a clear penalty, right? If you're not giving that as a penalty, then that shouldn't have been a red card in the first place. Even if you want to give it a penalty, it is not a red card. He shouldn't even give a yellow card because he didn't give the other. This is exactly the same thing that happened for against Morocco and Senegal that is causing problem now. That's the same thing that happened that is causing the problem now. The same thing that happened. Then you are given a penalty, you are given a red card. The same referee, Craig Paulson, this referee again, the VAR guy and this same referee. Last season, Lisandro Martinez scored a goal against Burnley. We played that match 2-2, 1-1 draw, 2-2 draw, thereabout. Right? We played that match a draw. These people denied Martinez his goal, a clear goal. These two people, this referee and the VAR, the same set of people. We ended up playing that match draw. I mean, they won us. They just denied us the goal. Now, yesterday, they denied us a lead. Now, imagine if they had given us the penalty, that was 2-0. That was 2-0. Because they used that thing to go and equalize. They had to go and equalize the 1-1. To go and equalize the goal. If they give us that, that's a 2-0 lead. So even if they want to come back, we might be winning 3-1 or 2-1. But like I said, it will touch everybody. And I don't want to hear when this thing happen against you, you will not say, it's Ojoro. If you are not seeing this as a penalty and you are saying, because that's how Manchester United have been, you're a useless person. You don't know anything about football. You don't know anything about football. If you are saying that it's because Manchester United, that's how they have been doing. You don't know anything about football. And if you are happy that the Manchester United drew this match, yes, you have to for banter sake, you should be happy. But if genuinely you don't see anything wrong in the officiating, if it happens to you, don't complain. It go still touch everybody. This is football, it happens, and it will touch you. And it is when you need the result most, it will happen. When you need the result the most, that's when it will happen. So when it happens, all you Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal, Man City, some Barcelona fans that don't know anything about football, because most of Barcelona fans, they don't even care, they don't know anything about football, they only want to banter Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi. That's the only thing they know. If you ask them now, what's the difference when they say Messi has World Cup, Ballon d'Or 8, Cristiano Ronaldo doesn't have, Ballon d'Or 5. That's all they can say. Anytime they bring up an argument, that's all. Nothing else. So if you're happy for this officiating, if it happens to you, I don't want to hear referees are not always favoring us. This one, this one. VAR is not always favoring us. Just know you have been paid back in your own coin. You understand me? That should have been a foul, and Manchester United deserve to win the game. Right? Manchester United deserve to win the game. I don't know how they are supposed to do it, but we are supposed to win this game. Either way, whether they give us the penalty or not. You understand? We are supposed to win the game. That first goal shouldn't have happened. Even that second goal, the penalty wasn't supposed to be there. Like I said, Luke Shaw is the architect of all that. If he has closed down your man, he wouldn't have gone past the ball to the middle. The highest he would have done is to, go wide. And going wide simply means you subdue this attack. He has no option either to cross or for the ball to go to the corner. And the last time I remembered, the last corner we considered was against Arsenal or thereabout. We don't concede corners that much. So that's just the issue. We should try as much as possible to make sure we always close down our man. Please, it's important. It's important we do that. It's not every time. It's not every time we'll be raising hand for referee. Sometimes referee don't want to favor you. You favor yourself. If referee doesn't want to favor you, favor yourself. Do your own part first. That should be the priority. Do your own part first. Make sure you don't allow players into the 18-yard box. You don't allow them to take shots. The more you close down your opponent, the lesser the danger. The more you prevent your opponent to shoot, more shots at your goalkeeper, the less the goalkeeper face shots, the lesser the goal you concede. It's just simple. If your opponent is trying to shoot shot, block him. By the time he plays 10, if one enter, at least you have tried a bit. There's no way you play like 5 out of and you block the whole 5, then the 5 will enter. It's when you give him the space, he plays 5. 2 is definitely most likely to enter. But when you block the 5, maybe deflection, and it doesn't happen all the time. Deflection, one might enter out of deflection. But you have done your work. And when a player is coming through the middle, try as much as possible to push in wide. Now, pushing a player wide, people don't understand this in defending. Once you push a player wide, 1, he can't shoot at your goal. That's 1. 2, taking him to the wide will slow him down. It will slow him down. It's not that the ball was given to him while he was running wide. The ball was given to him in the midfield. Now, either he passes the player on the wide. Now, you closing down that player at that time, it will slow him down. He will pass back. Either he pass back, you keep on pushing him on that wide till he passes back either to the goalkeeper or back to the defensive midfield in his own half. It is just logical. It is simple. But I saw Lucia and Dalot yesterday. Once the opponent is running at them, they are moving back. You are inviting danger to your own 18-yard box. It is simple. It is not rocket science. It is not rocket science. If a player is running to you and you are moving back, you are giving him space to run at you. Look at the penalty that Bonamor considered, the penalty that Bruno scored. How did the penalty come? 2 players were marking Matheus Cunha. One was moving back. The one was coming. Now, as a footballer that is very smart, you pass their middle. Once you succeed, they don't have any option either to pull you down or to allow you go. And once they touch you, that will be a penalty. Now, had it been that first guy, he was not moving back. He was coming. Matheus Cunha will either turn to face back to his own half, he had to pass the ball to Bruno Fernandes or any player that is there, or just to cross the ball. And once he tries to cross the ball, because they are marking down, the ball will bounce on the players. They either go corner or go through him or deflect to goalkeeper. It's simple. It's not something they will teach you in school. You don't need a coach to teach you all these things. It is simple. It's very, very simple. So, I see players doing rubbish on the pitch, expecting expecting to be pitied. No referee is going to pity you. If not, instead they will punish you. No referee is going to pity any player. Instead, the referee will punish you. So yesterday game was a typical example of what I'm saying now. You don't allow a player to go to the middle, go through the middle. The two goals came from the middle. The first ball from the wing, the guy drag, pass the ball, then drag into the middle. Close down your man, close him down. He will keep on going through towards the wing. You will reduce the risk of allowing him to your 18-yard box. It's that simple. So that is all for that. I don't have much to say. Now my prayer rating is very simple. I give Samuel Lamens 7/5 because obviously he had no issues in that match. He did the basis of saving the balls. The first goal, the defense were waiting for the referee to call penalty, and you exposing your goalkeeper, and you think the goalkeeper is one kind of a magician that will save that kind of ball. You all relaxed. The goalkeeper you already blocked the goalkeeper's view in the first place. After you allowed the player to reach your 18-yard box, you blocked the goalkeeper's views. That ball wasn't a shot. The ball didn't have power. That ball literally rolled into the post. So you are blocking the goalkeeper because you were already confused. You are waiting for the goalkeeper before you knew what had happened. You started doing the action. You didn't do the action. When the thing happened, you are supposed to take down the man in his own half. That would have been a yellow card. That should have gotten a yellow card there. Just bring down the man and let you guys judge the penalty. Maybe that time Vera will call. But you allowed the guy run into your own half. So what were you expecting the goalkeeper to do? So 7.5. Maguire and Leniolo, because of the red card, Maguire definitely his rating will drop. So I will give him a 7 or a 6.9. Leniolo had a wonderful game, 7/5. Luke Shaw and Dalot, 4.0. They literally gave away this match. Both of them. They literally gave away this match. Luke Shaw and Dalot. Casemiro and Kobe Mino had a wonderful game. 7/8. Both of them. Cunha, 8.0. Ahmad, 8. Bruno Fernandes, wonderful performance, 9. Brian Mbeumo, 6.5. The guy has really slowed down. I don't know what is happening. But this is not the Brian Mbeumo that Manchester United bought. You understand me? He has slowed down. He's not taking players, he's making the runs very slowly. He's not making the right runs. But it's still better, at least. We have something up front. That first night, he's doing it very well. You understand? This live stream is not going to take time. I just had to tell you about the match yesterday. I was furious, but it is what it is. You understand me? It is what it is. It is what it is. So see you guys tomorrow morning again. Right? Tomorrow morning again, we go again. See you guys tomorrow morning. Peace.